All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this Wednesday. Good to see you all. Welcome, everybody. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of an exciting day today. We got a couple of nice, decent moving stocks. It is midweek. I know we have a lot of earnings coming out also. Got some retailers coming out and stuff like that. But Dow futures are down about 54 points. They're still hovering right around that 36,000. So things look pretty good. But good to see you all loud and clear. Thank you very much for Norman, Gary, James, Renzo, good to see you, Michael. Everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Let me just post up and a couple of watch lists for some people that didn't see this earlier, but just put this in just in YouTube so people can watch it and see the picks that we had this morning. So if you have not subscribed to us on our alert service or our Twitter or anything else, like I said, that basically is what we posted early this morning. A couple of stocks moving this morning. The CEI is obviously moving pretty decently. SPI just came out of nowhere. We're going to check out that one also. But before we get started, let's talk about what happened yesterday, like we always do. Now, a couple of good moving stocks that did pretty well yesterday. PROG was actually pretty nice. And it wasn't a huge runner, but you could see the stock was a really nice mover early in the morning, and typical 10:30, which you could see right here on the mouse pad for some of you that have the cam up. 10:30, where we had that retrace, came right back down to 11, and then it kind of dwindled up little by little. Right around here, around 3 o'clock, it started making a big move. But it wasn't a good closer. Yesterday's afternoon, we did an advanced class, and the ones that are gold and platinum students in phase 3, the biggest thing that I think we all learn being in the class is that you start to realize that there, we did pretty well on certain stocks, but if we didn't get out of certain stocks, we would have got hurt. Like Peloton, we did pretty well. The PTON, but the other ones, we'll check that one out. But you could see that if we didn't get out of certain stocks, we really, really would have got hurt. And it's all about controlling losses. So, you could see it that in the afternoon, I thought we had some good pushes, but wasn't good as better as in the morning goes. So PROG was pretty good. We had this GOEV. Also, that did really well yesterday. You could see it right here in the morning hours. 9:30, the stock had a nice push from 960, went up to about around 850, shot up right there to about 928, did a little bit of a shake, boom, it is great big pop right here to about 970, really flat line in the middle of the day, and then right going into the close. We thought it was going to have a better push going into the last few minutes, but right around here, around 315, you could see it move pretty nicely. But look how much it gapped up today. I mean, oh my God. I mean, just to show you that sometimes some stocks can be an overnight. How do we pick an overnight trade to make more of a day trade into swing trade if the stock had a push? There's one stock I was going to consider holding it also, and if he did, that would have been a nice 3-point pop right there. But you just got to make sure you don't want to hold too much of it. But this stock is actually on the watch list. Eyes also did really well yesterday, but it was more of a middle of the day stock. That one went from 270 all the way to 330. And Peloton, this thing we hit it, we nailed it. We got lucky on this stock. It just made its big move. I got in at 50 and I sold it at 51. And right there, and I got out of it. It came back down, and obviously you could see how the thing just popped the last couple of minutes, and it actually went all the way to 54. Remember, as a professional day trader, you got to remember what we teach you here is you're not trying to kill it. You just have to make a day's pay and call it a day. All right. So anyway, not the greatest day yesterday, as like last week and the week before, but what's happening right now is we're going to Thanksgiving. If there's any companies that come out with some big news, you're going to see a lot of it kicking in right now. But some of the brand name stocks like the Home Depots and stuff are obviously moving pretty well. But other than those other stocks, it's not, this is what you get when you get at this time of the season. So there are great time. The best times to trade are September, October, early November. We're at the late part of November right now because we're getting close to Thanksgiving, early December. And right about Christmas season, believe me, nobody wants to screw up at the end of the year and blow up their accounts. They want to finish out the year on a good note. So that's what we missed yesterday. So let's go hop on what's going on this today. But one other stock I forgot to mention that also did really well, yesterday was this LCID. I mean, this thing has just been on a rocket. It's been not only been a good day trade, but it led into a swing trade. We've been watching this stock as an IPO. Finally, when it broke out of this $27, stock went to $60. So that's another stock that has done really, really well for us also. She's starting to back off right now. She's got some support levels around here, around $54. But granted, listen, you know, if it breaks yesterday's close, starts breaking down a little bit and starts being on the negative side, that's when you have to worry about it. I know some people in the Cyber Group room did a couple of options trades on that stock. So guys, listen, remember, I know you killed it. Just don't get crazy, okay? Now let's talk about some of the stocks we're going to be trading this morning. We got a couple of them over here. I'm going to throw SPI up there. So SPI, we had a couple of I had a couple of iceberg orders show up over here. I'm going to bring this up so you guys could see it. There was a nice little big block order right here. He pulled his order a little bit. You could see how it held there for a long, long time. You're talking several thousand, 10 to 20,000. We're holding right here since 8 o'clock this morning. Eventually, stock made a big move. It went from 680 all the way to about 730. You should have seen the writing on the wall, especially when this guy pulled his order over here for about 13,000 on SPI. Remember, what the big thing we teach you at Cyber University? Trade level 3 and level 4. Level 4 we talk about in class. Level 3, hopefully you guys, whoever joined us last night, you know, I talked a lot about it, but you have to follow the money, okay? So SPI is going to be on our watch list. PROG, yeah, you made about 8 cents on that stock, Phil. Good, nice trade. Phil, regarding about PROG, it's been a really good stock for us from yesterday. It was a good overnight trade. It's got some resistance levels here. Do I have it on my? Yeah, I do have it on my level 4. So we got this big resistance levels. We got about a 74,000 share seller right around $6 that we see right here, and another 28,000 and a 30,000 between 94 cents and $6. So right at those, right there, you have those two big iceberg orders right there, and you could see it. I'll even show it to you really quick right here. You can see that guy's been out there since 8 o'clock this morning. If you didn't sell it, boom, it went all the way down to 560. You could see it. You got to follow that trend right there. So another stock we're going to look at right now that's on our watch list is GOEV. She had a good push this morning. She was a good stock that we traded yesterday. I told you about it, but just be careful. Tier size is really, really small. This is not your level 1, level 2 stock. It now had automatically jumped to about a 3 and a 4. Okay, so you got that one. CI, that's more of a level 1 stock. We remember this stock. This stock was, let me tell you something. This is the classic stock why we always focus on taking a profit. We had so much fun with this stock in September. It ran from 60 cents up to $1.60 every day. $1.80, $2.20, $2.80. I mean, the thing ran to $4.80. But this is what you should have saw the writing on the wall. When it went around to that day on the 30th of September and it gapped down, this candlestick right here, where it ran from 320 down to $1, that literally was just a catastrophe. That thing just fell off the Empire State Building. I mean, there was no floors anywhere. It didn't work through the building. It worked outside the building. So this is what we always worry about. But we know how she trades. Very weird stock how she trades also. She goes up. She's got a lot of volume, but big movers, big price levels. You can see it traded 14 million shares, but be very careful of that. That was a very weird. Somebody must have went out there and probably just dumped maybe 50 million shares like that. They just hit the bid on that. I mean, that's the only way I could explain it. But that pretty much does it. Not really a lot going on out there. I know we got phase 3, lesson 3 and 4 today. So I always find that we'll always find something that will open up at the open. But as of right now, you can see on my watch list, not a lot. It's very mixed. Half greens, half reds. Nothing with substantial double digits. Everything is like in the 50 cents, 80 cents. I mean, NVIDIA, $300 stock up $1.60. I mean, that's not really anything exciting. So we'll see how the market opens up, and the Dow Fuse kind of explain it. Alex on YouTube has a question right here. Hi there. What is the name of that window that you had open, please? Bookmap, is there something like that in TradeStation, please? Yes, there's something on there that's called the Matrix. And Alex, if you get into my trading room, we actually showcase it so you could see it, see those orders on there. So without going out crazy and spending money, just do a trial, like us, friend us on the bottom. It's a $9 trial. Enjoy the week, and we'll show you more in detail on that. Okay, Alex, and anybody else that's watching. Any questions, guys? Michael in the trading room, it says Sava's is getting beat up. Sava, we know that stock very well. Yes, wow, that good call right there. Sava, what a nice short right there, huh? But we know Sava is, it is a category 4 stock. Okay, you got to have deep pockets to trade that stock. Very, very fast, active stock. I mean, $100 move. This stock was fun. You could see, I remember trading it over here, went from 40 up to 100 and came crashing down. So it looks like it probably, listen, I could be a swing trade buyer at around 43. We're about almost $5 away from it. All right. But nice call there, Michael. All right, everybody, let's get ready for the market open up. We got about a little more than 15 minutes. If you're a student and you're a gold and platinum, I'll see you in class. We're going to have a whole lot of fun today. Hopefully, remember, the key is being in class. It's not to learn how to make money. It's how to learn how to stop losing it. And you saw a lot of examples yesterday that if we, when I get into bad trades, I do it on purpose because I want to see how you guys react to it. And we come back to it, we're like, crap, good thing we got out of it, because that few cent loss would have been a $50 loss. And that's what you have to focus on. It's about controlling those losses. But you have to focus on your winners in the Cyber Group. Thanks, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. We'll be back here at 2:30 and Cyber Traders in the Cyber Group room. We'll start commentating right when the market opens up. Thanks, everybody.